Happy New Year and welcome to Our Issues Milwaukee. I'm your host, Andrea Williams. During this half hour, we're going to talk with Milwaukee Alderwoman Nakia Dodd from Milwaukee's 5th District, and we'll kick things off focusing on an organization that provides quality business and financial education. They've been doing that since 1987. Here to tell us more about the Wisconsin Women's Business Initiative Corporation is Spell and Kathryn Jackson. They are both small business consultants for WIBIC. How are you?
Great.
Good. Thank you both for being here today.
Thank you for having us.
We are kicking off a new year, needless to say, and I'm pretty sure there's somebody that's watching that has been thinking about it. They have plans of maybe starting a business, or they know someone who's been talking about it and they had no idea that an organization like yours existed. So if you would, first tell us more about Wisconsin Women's Business Initiative Corporation, which from this point on I will refer to as WIBIC, but how you guys help individuals take the necessary steps to begin their own business.
Yeah, so thanks again for having us.
Yeah.
WIBIC, definitely it's a mouthful, so we always call it WIBIC. But it's a great organization and we help people in the startup phase of business, whether they're just getting going, they might have an idea. We help them with planning, education, financial education. We, like you said, Travis and I are both small business consultants, so we also help with lending. So people maybe who have struggled to get traditional financing through a bank can get financing through WIBIC, and then we help support them in the life of their loan through their business, whether it's with marketing or accounting, just different areas of business.
That's good stuff, and needless to say, you have a long list of programs and services to help people do just that. So let's talk about a few of the programs that you deal with specifically in helping people achieve their goal.
So as a small business consultant, a lot of times what happens is once they get the loan, then when they come to us after the loan has already been established, we walk them from day one into the end of their loan, the life of the loan. So they use us as references. So we're the main resources for them. So whether they have problems with, like she said, with marketing, accounting, HR, whatever, we're actually there for their support. They can leverage us while they concentrate on the main thing, which is growing their business.
Because when you look at the challenges of being an entrepreneur, all those things go hand in hand with running that business, and sometimes I'm guessing if you're just getting started, it can be overwhelming. So I was reading that one of the biggest challenges that entrepreneurs face when starting or growing their business is finding the money to do it. So WIBIC, it's nice to know, is an option for individuals, and you guys are actually the state's largest micro lender. Explain how that works and some of the criteria that people must meet in order to get that loan.
Yeah, so micro lending, so you talk about maybe smaller loans. We do have a program with Kiva. It's crowdsourcing lending, and those start at $1,000. So people can come to us for really small loans and maybe just they're kind of testing their business, just starting it, kind of grassroots, all the way up to $250,000.
Wow.
So we have a wide range. And then, yeah, so some of the criteria, they have to go through a loan process, you know, with one
like
of our
anything,
right?
right?
With one of our loan officers, you know, getting their finances together, documents, things to get ready for their loan. They have to have a business plan. So that's something that we help with, because sometimes people will have an idea, but not necessarily knowing what they, you know, having it on paper actually. The plan, the goals, how long will this take? What will they need to really get this business off the ground? So that's things that we help with them with on the front end as well, and that's required for, you know, getting a loan through our organization.
And when you think of traditional lending from banks, most startup business cannot go get a new lending from the bank for the simple fact that you really have nothing. They're not willing to take that risk. With us, we're willing to take that risk on you. We're looking for your character, your integrity, and if your business plan makes sense, can you truly follow that? And we back that 100%. And then that's where we come in as resources to help them build their business.
I love that, and you just mentioned business plan, and December was National Write a Business Plan Month, so that's one of the first things that you really expect people to have in hand, and if they don't have it in hand, you at least help them write one, because you can't go any further without a business plan, right?
Correct.
So what are some of the things that somebody should keep in mind when trying to put one together?
Well, it's like some of the areas in a business plan you want to overview, just kind of like an overview, what your business is going to do, who's your target demographic, like what customers are you going to serve? Is there a market for that here? You know, really looking at the competitive landscape, other businesses that might be your competition, how do they do? Is there a need for this business? Really looking at some of the financials, right, and projections. How much money do you think you'll make over the next 3 to 5 years? And also helping people understand their cost, right? Because there's always a cost associated with running a business, you know, and helping them really break that down and understand, can I be profitable? What is it going to take? How much will I need to charge? And so those are some of the things we want people to start thinking about, you know, even before they start the lending process that we help them with to put in a business plan.
And so you have a specific service that says, hey, come write your business plan, pretty much.
Correct.
Okay.
And you have aid and assistance as well.
Okay, and so really someone can just give you a call or go to your website to get more information on that and other programs and services that you offer. And your website address is?
Wibic.com.
Very easy.
Yep, and we have courses on there, so they can go look at the courses that we're offering this year around business planning and finances and other topics. A lot of courses we have available.
Yeah, and when we look at just the name of the organization, Wisconsin Women's Business Initiative Corporation, a lot of people automatically think that you are targeting just women, but you're targeting men and women. Well, you're there to help men and women, but you target and your efforts are put specifically on women, veterans, low income, and people of color. Talk about the importance of targeting these particular groups.
So it's important because those are the challenges areas that we have challenges for all the different demographics. But like you said, originally everybody think it was women. I thought it was like that myself. So at first I'm like, well, this is a women's organization. But then when I met the CVO, we call her the CVO, not the CEO, the chief visionary officer.
All right.
She has a great idea of just helping the community, helping the minorities, helping those who are at a disadvantage in the community, and helping them get back on track. That's her main goal. That's her main purpose. So if you ever come down to Wibic and you feel like the traditional bank is, we have so many relationships with traditional banks, with lenders who cannot make something happen on their end, so they send the clients to Wibic, and we always make it happen. So we have a slogan that if you can't finance them, send them to Wibic, because we never turn anybody away.
I love that. And one thing about it, I've followed Wibic over the years and interviewed so many different people, and it's been a while, so it's just really good to have the organization back on this show to remind people of all the things that you do. But one thing for sure that I always was really excited about is the fact that you guys had these open scenarios for individuals to come in. So you have a local cafe, Coffee with a Conscience. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah, so Coffee with a Conscience is located in our Milwaukee area, Schlitz Park, so that's where the Wibic office is. And, it's part of our mission, to come and help people, also create a space where people can come, learn more about our businesses. A lot of our clients are featured at Coffee with a Conscience, which is really cool, because you can come in and just, get maybe chips, or bakery might be from some of our clients. So it's another way for us to just support our clients as well.
And you mentioned that, this is in your Milwaukee area, because Wibic does have different hubs, I'll call them, across the state, right?
Yes.
Yeah, actually, I'm in the Racine office, so I serve businesses in Racine, Kenosha, Travis's Milwaukee area. But we're up to Madison, Appleton, all over.
All over. That's important to point out. And you have a lot of success stories as well, because I've interviewed a lot of entrepreneurs on this show, and I know for a fact they came through Wibic and they are very successful at this point. So do you ever bring some of those clients back to talk to the people who are maybe new and trying to start up their business?
Yes, the beauty behind that is once you're a client, you're always a client. Whether you have a paid off loan or not, you're always a client. We have people that comes back and they work on our volunteer team to help the new classes that get started, because once you're a part of WIBIC, you love it, and you stay with the program. You help advance other people. So whether you're doing book signings or whatever it is they have going on, they always come back to support.
Yes, you guys also have a free daybreak networking event called Strong Women, Strong Coffee. I love the sound of that. So
Yes.
tell us more about that. And you also have some upcoming dates, so we'll share that with the viewers as well. But tell us more about that.
Yeah, so Strong Women, Strong Coffee, we do it all over the state. Started in Milwaukee. It's a great networking event. A lot of professional women come out. We usually have a speaker every session, and they just kind of share more maybe about their business or their business journey. And just women from all walks of life come, can learn, have community, and connect with each other. So it's a great event to come out and meet people, get that spark going.
Get that spark going.
Yeah.
So you have some upcoming dates, March 3rd. April 22nd and June 3rd, so people can mark their calendars and again go to the website for more information on those things. So you've given us an idea of some of your responsibility as small business consultants. Talk a little bit more about what it is you do on a day-to-day basis.
So for it's a lot. So so at the beginning, when somebody starts a business, you never know what fire they're gonna get thrown into. So we actually come in. Sometimes it's like to repair a fire. That's how I like to bring it up. So sometimes they come out right on top. We work with them in their situation. So we meet them where they're at. Whatever challenges they have, we've seen it already. So we're able to help guide them, give them the best resource. And as far as my responsibility, I'm part of the Milwaukee team. We have 3 small business consultants in the Milwaukee area. I mainly was brought on board for the Sherman Phoenix and also 60 other local businesses as well.
I love that. And we've had representatives from the Sherman Phoenix. Boy, is that a success story or what?
A success story.
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed.
And one of the things that I like to say is like we're here to support our clients.
Correct.
To cheer for them, you know,
Yes.
being an entrepreneur is not always like a walk in the park.
Not at all.
Yeah, you know, so there's moments where you may doubt yourself, moments where you just may struggle, and we're there to just champion people and
Correct.
just encourage them and just let them know that they're great, they can do it, that they're supported. And you need that when you're really going on this
Oh, yeah.
journey
Right.
because it's difficult. And so we're really just there to walk with them. We connect them with volunteers. We have a large volunteer network of WIBIC. So whether it's through like, you know, marketing or accounting services, we're able to plug our clients with volunteers and just really, again, like be there to walk with them.
I love that. You are cheerleaders
Right.
saying don't throw in the towel.
Yeah, keep going.
And that's the beauty behind what Kathryn said is we truly cheerleaders. Like we're there to help you be accountable for what you have, and it all goes back to your business plan. Sometimes you might fall off. Well, let's see what your business plan say. Come on, let's get on it. It says here, let's work on this, and let's find different ways, avenues to make it happen for you, your family, and your future and your legacy. So
Yeah.
we're definitely the motivation and cheerleaders, and we do it. We make it happen. For
I
them.
love it. And the thing is that most people who have made the decision to start their own business, they're pretty passionate about it. So when that passion exists and then they have you when times get a little
Right,
tricky to say you can do this, like don't give up just yet, then it really is a win-win all the way
Correct,
around.
correct.
So that's great. As we wrap things up, I think another thing that people want to do in the new year would be save more money or not spend as much. Either way you look at it,
Yeah.
I don't want to spend as much. I mean, really, like certain coffee shops get way too much money for me, and I
Yeah.
have to change that.
Yeah.
I won't say any names, but you have what's called Wisconsin Saves, and you really feel like the goal is to reach as many Wisconsinites as possible with the powerful message, saving more will build wealth. Talk about how somebody can get registered.
You want to go ahead? Or?
So, you go ahead.
Yeah. So on our website, you know, we have all of the information there, and we've got a really great partnership with the Housing Authority to do a match savings program. So you can just go on the WIBIC website to learn more about it. And again, it's just really about helping people prepare for the future, whether it is starting a business you want to save for, or a house, or you want to pay off some debt, you know, whatever it is, we're there to encourage it. And outside of even just the business classes that we have, we do a lot of classes around just financial literacy and education and helping people with their personal finances as well.
Okay.
So,
And the beauty behind that, it started off with us. So last week, Friday, we all made a commitment to this is how much we're going to save so we can show those who want to be a part of the volunteer work what we're doing ourselves.
That is awesome and a great way to kick off the new year. So thank you both so much for coming by. Really appreciate you sharing all the great information, and hopefully people will take advantage of all the great things happening at WIBIC.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Have
much.
a good one.
You too.
Travis Spell and Kathryn Jackson, they are small business consultants for the Wisconsin Women's Business Initiative Corporation. For more information, you can visit their website at www.bic.com or call 414-263-5450. When we return to our Issues Milwaukee, we'll catch up with Milwaukee Alderwoman Nakia Dodd, who represents the city's 5th District. We'll do that right after this.